What does it mean to be considered illegal? How do people who are labeled this way construct their sense of identity? What do their everyday lives look like? And how does one construct a home among a community who may not believe that they belong at all? The answers to these questions are important, not least because those who are labeled as illegal do not often get to tell their own stories. My research asks how the answers to these questions would change if we were talking about migrant youth. I seek to explore these questions in the context of the ongoing deportation of Roma migrants from France. In 2007, Romania joined the European Union, giving all Romanians the legal right to cross all EU borders without a visa. Many Romanian Roma, who traveled west to places like France, were met with significant political and popular resistance. Unable to find work, many of these Roma migrants began living in makeshift settlements on the outskirts of French cities. In 2010, the French government made international headlines when it began dismantling camps and deporting inhabitants back to Romania. The European Commission, human rights groups, and many French citizens claim that the deportations contradict the rights of Roma as European citizens. The French government, however, claims that the camps represent an illegal security threat and reserves the right to remove them. Over 10,000 Roma have been deported since 2010. Though the expulsions have garnered much public and academic attention, the voices of the Roma are rarely presented. Moreover, many of the Roma living in France are youth, some of whom have been born on French soil. These young people go to school, they speak French, and interact daily with other French citizens. So we're left with the questions. How do Roma youth living in France envision their future? As Roma, as French, and as Europeans. So how does this impact Canadians? Roma make more refugee claims than anyone else in Canada. Secondly, deportation is a reactionary practice. It does not address the socio-economic inequalities that prompt Roma migration in the first place. Deportation prevents Roma youth from telling their stories. Young people are key to the future of their communities. Empowering youth to tell their stories is an important means of participation in crafting their own futures.